YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to episode 4 of Pokemon Platinum, using a team that you have probably never used before. Don't forget, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm using only Pokemon that have been used under 10% of the time, according to this Reddit post I found. And let's hop right into this, where we're going to be taking on our rival immediately. Now, Tyler, it looks like we have not faced off in a while, and it's about time that you've brought yourself to challenge me, as he is going to open up with a nice flying type, which, hey, we counter that with our Cranidos. So, Staravia, I'm sorry. You got nothing on us. You can intimidate us all you want, but that Rock Tomb, as long as it hits that double team, you going down. Sorry, Staravia. That's one Pokemon out. And the team that we've built so far has a great counter for pretty much everything that Tyler has. As you can see, Curlia here, I Calm Mind up and got the Magical Leaf to knock out the Buizel. And then, of course, Ponyta on Grottle is going to just KO instantly. And all of a sudden, it looks to me like this fight is over due to Primplup's Bubble Beam. And that's going to be the end of the rival fight. I mean, just 4 sweet Pokemon that have just been KO'd by us. And I was really loving the double team action between Cranidos and Drifloon here on this double battle, because all I had to do was just Earthquake, and Drifloon doesn't get affected by that. So it was like, dang, cheat code, that's what I'm saying. And then we found this weird little Keystone, and I'm not really sure what this does. I'm pretty sure this is Spiritomb, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but like, I'm pretty sure that's Spiritomb. The only notable thing that we did on this route was catch a Chansey, because I wanted to see if it had a Lucky Egg. It did not. Let me release that thing. Primplup, Bubble Beam gets us up to level 28 here on this next route. And this was kind of cool because we had to fight through Confusion, and I have the worst luck with Confusion, but it didn't matter. Now here we got the TM for Shockwave on our way to the 4th gym town. I'm forgetting what it's called, but I know it's going to pop up in a second. Before that though, Drifloon did level up to, I believe it's like 28 or 29, to give us a Drifblim. And I'm loving this Ghost Flying type. I just wish it had something other than Gust. But here we go, entering the town of Veilstone City. That's what it's called, where the 4th gym is. And if you look up, there's those blue-haired people again, and they're going to cause us some trouble, but that's okay, because our team is strong. Now, after healing up, I head to the gym, because I'm like, hey, let me get this thing over with soon. And Dawn stops us, because she's like, me, oh my god, you're so strong. And then we met Crasher Wake, and it's like, that's whatever, I like Crasher Wake, he's cool, he's a water-type gym. And you'll probably see him a lot next episode. But now, before heading into the gym, because I did want to get this episode over with, because, hey, I have no Wi-Fi right now, so if you're seeing this, that means this is a success. But before going to the gym, I ended up doing some traveling around the world, and I got the TM for Dig, which I did give to my Primplup, I believe, because I thought that would be a good TM. And then we had to even make our way to Pastoria City, which is where Crasher Wake is from, before we found this special item here in the Great Marsh called the Dawnstone, which is going to help us evolve our Curlia here this episode in a little bit. But I didn't want to do it until level 31, because that is when it learns Psycho Cut and Psychic. I wanted to choose between Psycho Cut and Psychic. But going into the gym, this guy tells us that, hey, it's a fighting type gym leader, and I believe her name is Maylene. Also, back to the gym puzzle thing. This is so stupid. Why am I pushing around like punching bags or something? I really don't like it. Like, I don't get the whole appeal to the Gen 4 gyms. Fighting Darren now. He had a nice cool blue Machop. Hint, spoiler for the next series I'm going to do. And again, Drifblim Gust was kind of okay, but I wanted to teach it Aerial Ace. And I even ended up, I didn't put this in the video because I was kind of embarrassed, I ended up going out of my way to find the TM for Aerial Ace before learning that Drifblim can't learn Aerial Ace. So I was like, huh? Like, what was I supposed to do about that? I don't know. I guess I can give it to Curlia, who I had to stop from evolving here because it got to level 31. And then I was able to go into my bag and give it that lovely Dawnstone, because, hey, we don't need any Gardevoirs on this team. I don't need to see what y'all people saying about Gardevoirs. Get y'all's minds out of the gutter. So we end up evolving Curlia, thank goodness, into a Gallade. And I really like Gallade. I've only used Gallade one time in my life. I've used Gardevoir a lot more because of the Psychic Fairy type in Gen 6. And without further ado, I didn't even train up my Pokemon before the gym, because I was like, hey, I've got a Drifblim and I've got a Gallade. Those are the only 2 Pokemon I'm going to use in this gym. So I might as well just get those up to like 30, 31. Nobody was above the level cap, and I was so bored by this gym puzzle that I tried to leave. But here we are, fighting against that girl, Maylene. I think she's a girl. I don't know why they're showing her stinky feet up in the camera. I mean, get those goofy off feet out of here, girl. She opens up with a Meditite. I guess that's cool. What is that? Psychic fighting type. Drifblim comes out, and I'm like, hey, you ain't gonna be able to touch me. So I gust that thing into Oblivion. Just kidding, because I'm weak. Me not knowing that I had Rock Tomb was great. I didn't do any preparation for this gym, and I believe that if it would have just Rock Tomb again, it probably could have killed us because it got that speed drop on us. But anyway, we take out the Meditite, and now the next Pokemon up was Machoke. I did some switch action because I didn't want to lose Drifloon yet, and I had to sack Cranidos in order to get a clean switch into my Gallade, which I then just used Psycho Cut to get rid of it. Now, once I learned how powerful Glade's attack was and how powerful Psycho Cut could be, this battle was pretty much over, as we used Psycho Cut here to get it to a little bit above half, and then I used Psycho Cut again. Now, all that this Lucario had to do was hit a Metal Claw, and I was like, alright, it's going to not use Metal Claw, it's going to heal, but instead it misses a Metal Claw, and I win off of some luck strategies. I don't know how I did it, but hey, if this was a Nuzlocke, I would have played that a lot better than that. Now, without further ado, there is our 4th gym badge and Drain Punch from Maylene. Again, another quick episode, because right around this part of the game is where not a lot happens. But before we leave, Dawn needs us for something. She says, hey, Team Galactic, those goons, they stole from me or something. So when we pick up next episode, I'll have the team a little bit more trained up. I'll have them a little more balanced, and I'll be ready to go to fight Team Galactic. But hey, if you like this quick episode, I hope y'all are enjoying. Smash that like button. Give me 1 like because I'm annoyed and I have to deal with no Wi-Fi. Bye-bye.